Hey, Vaughn here. So today I wanted to make a video about the purpose of a time skip in general, like in anime and manga. I wanted to talk about the purpose of a time skip and why authors use it. But as I dove into this topic, I realized that there are far better articles about this than my own take. So I decided to just focus on my own passion, which is right now Eden Zero, and talk about the time skip. In that regard, I wanted to discuss the time skip and what do I expect from it, and why is it necessary right now. So this is the purpose of this video. So I hope you guys enjoy, and if you enjoy it, give me a subscribe, and if you didn't, that's totally fine. You can just watch the video and forget about me. Yeah, so let's begin. A time skip is a necessary tool in any kind of story. So what is a time skip? Well, a time skip is pretty simple to explain and hard to execute. Basically, it is when a story moves forward in time without showing the reader and viewer what happened during that skip time, basically. In this video, I'll talk mainly about the time skip that happened in Eden Zero and how it is implemented and what do I expect from it. That's basically what I'm going to talk about. So without further ado, let's dive into the video. Now, what is the purpose of a time skip and why is it sometimes necessary? A time skip can give an author an organic way to give the main cast a way to deal with their overwhelmingly strong adversaries and or to heal their wounds after a devastating loss. Basically, it's a way to give the main cast a fighting chance without that appearing to be an asshole or a cheap way to overcome their obstacles. Basically, this is what is happening right now in Eden Zero. So, and also it's a good way to refuel the story with suspense and mystery. The question now is, why did we have a time skip in Eden Zero? The answer is pretty obvious, so we can stop taking L's. No, I'm sorry. Well, it's kind of true though. This time skip was necessary for our crew so we stop losing or prevent potential losses. Basically, that is what's happened and what's been happening for a while. For any good reader, this should have been obvious from the Foresta arc. This should be obvious that 7-day training was not enough. We needed a long time skip for our crew to stop losing and to have a good resistance to their overwhelmingly strong opponents. Like they don't stand a chance against anyone, basically. So that is why we had this time skip. So what do I expect from this time skip? Well, first of all, Shiki getting closer to mastering his ether gear. Basically, what I want from this time skip, the first thing that I want from this time skip to establish is Shiki mastering his ether gear, not to perfection, but getting closer to what Ziggy, to the level that Ziggy was at before the time skip. Basically, I want him to learn more about the dark gravity. I want him to learn how to control it. I want him to learn about how to maybe possibly make powers fall into him so he can steal those powers or steal those ether gears. Maybe he can fall into the darkness or the dark gravity as Zenolith was talking about. So I have a lot of expectations from Shiki, and it's all related to his ether gear. And also I want him to show some growth as a character. It's a long time. 3 years is a long time, yo. So there's a possibility that who we'll see after this time skip or in the next chapter is not the Shiki we know. Like 3 years is a long time, so he may have changed. He may have had some things happen during the time skip. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this time skip in this regard. And the second thing that I'm excited about also, or I'm expecting from this time skip to establish, is Rebecca learning more about her time leaps and the parallel future that she keeps jumping to. So basically, I want Rebecca, because as I said, this is a 3-year time skip. It's a long time. So Rebecca should have learned more about her time leaps and should have more info about this parallel future she keeps jumping to. She should know a lot about this future actually, so she can prevent that future now, or she can know when that future will happen, basically. How she can prevent Shiki from becoming who he is, if he is indeed Ziggy, because that theory is still around. Yeah, basically I'm expecting Rebecca to master her, not master her ether gear, because this ether gear is broken, but I want her to learn more about her time leaps. And I'm expecting Hiro Mashima to play around with this parallel future, like in a suspenseful way. So because we do not know what happened in this 3-year time skip, he could be playing around with the characters, like basically he might be showing us that there is a division within the crew that we did not see, that happened during the time skip, but that could be a part of the way to evade or prevent that parallel future from happening. So there are endless possibilities to handle this whole parallel future fiasco, because maybe it's just me, I'm expecting something to come out of this parallel future. Maybe it's just a plot point that is not necessary, but I think it is very, very, very crucial to the story. That's why Hiro keeps mentioning it. That's why Hiro keeps showing us what happened during that parallel future. He keeps showing us that it is eventual, it is coming, something is terrible is going to happen. Like, that has not changed. Like, something more devastating than losing a character or just a death or anything. Like, there is an eventual doom at the end of the line. I can see it, I can feel it. You can see it from the story. Like, the build-up is to that eventual breaking point, whether it's a breaking point for Shiki or a breaking point for Rebecca, or a possible division of the whole crew. So that is a big thing that I'm expecting this time skip to establish and build up. So yeah, let's jump into the third and final thing. Well, I said the third and final thing. Well, nah, it's not the final thing, but it is the third thing. I want this time skip to not neglect the universe, you know. I want this time skip to act as also a tool to build the universe, you know. I want this time skip, I want it to make me feel like this universe is alive. Like, when our crew stopped doing missions or going from planet to planet, that did not prevent the universe from changing. I want some events to happen. Like, I expect the whole Holy and what was his name, one of the 3 remaining Orician Seas Galactica, didn't. I expect the whole plot line with Holy and didn't to be finished, or something has happened between them already, because 3 years has passed. There's no way nothing happened during these 3 years in the entire universe. Like, something must have happened. There has to be some changes within the universe, otherwise the universe will feel stale. It will feel not bad, but I want it to feel like, I'm not sure if any of you have read One Piece. I'm sure many have read One Piece. You know, when the time skip happened, when the time skip happened in One Piece, everything in the world did not stop existing because the crew decided to take a stop. There have been multiple events in the time skip that changed the entire world, and it was impactful. I want these things to happen in Eden Zero. I want some impactful moments or events have occurred in the story when our crew decided to take a stop, so we can feel that the world is not bad, or it's not one dimensional. I'm not sure how to explain it. I'm bad at explaining this, but what I want from this is for the universe to feel alive. I want it to have progressed and to have continued evolving even when our main crew has decided to take a stop. That's basically what I've been trying to say for a while without actually saying it. Like, holy shit, I'm a dumbass. Anyways, going into the fourth and final thing, this is actually the final thing. I want there to be some suspense with the whole Ziggy thing. I want Ziggy to have possibly, potentially, overtaken half of the universe or something, because that is his goal. His goal is to overtake the universe, basically. So I expect some kind of completion or progress in that regard. So he could be either he could have either overtaken the whole universe, or have overtaken a portion of it. Basically, that is what I expect from this time skip. So yeah, that's basically all what I expect from this time skip, and I wanted to just share my thoughts, and I wanted to just talk about the time skip in Eden Zero. At first, this video started as time skips in general in anime and manga, but as I dove into it and as I read some articles, I realized that there are some articles that talk or explain the whole concept of a time skip in an anime better than I could ever try to explain it, basically. So I'll put some articles in the description down below that I read during this whole process of making this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, give me a like. If you didn't enjoy it, give me a dislike. That's totally fine. And I really hope that you can subscribe to me, so we can discuss Eden Zero every week. Basically, I plan to release at least 3 videos relating to Eden Zero every week. So if you are an Eden Zero fan, subscribe to me. I'm planning to be a regular in the Eden Zero scene, so let's hope this works out, and I'm having fun. That's all I care about. So yeah, bye guys.